love segments like this because we want to do everything we can to keep that glow in our skin for as long as we can, especially during these harsh winter months. So we are so pleased to welcome here to the show this morning somebody who is such an expert at this. This is Dr. Pearl Kwong, and she's here to talk about a terrific new product by CeraVe. Dr. Kwong, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you for inviting us.
And I say new because this product may be new to some people who may not be used to it and used to what it does. Tell us a little bit about why our skin tends to get so dry during the winter time.
Well, it's all about hydration. During the winter time, the humidity is low. It sucks the moisture out of your skin. And especially when we have our heaters on, that's going to take out all the moisture out of our skin.
Now, so how can we protect our skin, especially during these harsh winter months?
Make sure you drink a lot of liquids. That's number one. A lot of you think that you want to go into the shower and have hot showers. And that's actually going to dry up your skin. So that's a big no-no for losing moisture. Number three, you need to use a very gentle cleanser for your skin because hard soaps can actually take the moistures out of skin. And number four, you need to establish a good skincare regimen. In other words, after you wash your skin, you have to have some sort of a moisturizing regimen that replaces back all of the essential lipids and molecules that was stripped out of your skin from all of the low humidity and from all the hard soaps. So essential molecules that you could lose are things such as ceramides, which are important in our skin, and hyaluronic acid, which is also part of our skin.
What do these two things do?
Ceramides actually are part of our skin. If you look at the skin, it looks like a building. You know, you have a brick and mortar. The mortar is what keeps the skin cells together. 40% of the mortar is actually made of lipids in the form of ceramides. So CeraVe also has this hyaluronic acid, which actually is a humectant, and it actually attracts moisture and keeps moisture in our skin.
And I wanted to ask you why you recommend CeraVe, because people do use things on their skin without really looking at the ingredient lists, right? Or really knowing what it is they're putting on their skin, doctor.
Well, first of all, CeraVe is not just a moisturizer. It contains molecules that replenish all those essential lipids, such as ceramides, that you are missing from your skin when you were washing them and when you're exposed to low humidity. It also delivers these molecules to your skin in a special patented technology called the MVE. Okay, so this is a multivehicular emulsion, and this actually delivers the moisturizer and the essential fatty acids to your skin in a slow release kind of form.
Do you have to get this in a doctor's office?
Oh no, you don't need to go to a doctor's office, have a doctor's visit, and get the moisturizer. You can go to your regular drugstore, regular retail store, and you can obtain these products.
So let's sum all of this up then. Who should use CeraVe?
Everybody.
Well, that was easy. I like that answer. Well, Dr. Kwong, thank you so much for coming by and sharing CeraVe with us. And for more information on CeraVe products, all you have to do is go to the website. It's CeraVe.com. Coming up, find out how protecting your kids online is now easier than ever. And check out some of my favorites on our road tour. This guy's good for my clean floors and my dance moves. Oh, my husband's not watching this right now, though. And I'm sweating. That is exercise. Bye. Stick around. The Balance Your Life road tour is far from over. Well, technology really is wonderful, isn't it? It is a way to keep up with anybody, anytime, anywhere. But that's also the downfall of technology too, because it allows others to keep up with you anytime and anywhere, and especially our children. And our job really is to try to keep our children safe. That's why we are so glad to have with us David Barker, who is Vice President of Marketing for TrueCare Online. It's a way that you can keep track of what your child is doing on all of these social networking sites that seem to pop up every day. We're so glad that Dave is with us this morning to talk to us about this. Good morning to you, Dave.
Good morning, Danielle. Thank you very much for having us.
How dangerous is it?
Unfortunately, it's very dangerous. With our kids are living in a world where it's a real-time world. They're posting their thoughts and their pictures online for everybody to see on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and 1 out of every 2 kids online has been affected by cyberbullying. There's over 5 million predators who surf the internet. It's a vastly unrestricted area. And kids are damaging their reputations and hurting their future by putting things online.
So let me ask you this then. I'm sure a lot of parents out here are wondering, how hands-on should parents be? Because sometimes parents feel like, I don't want to feel like I'm invading my teenager's privacy.
Well, the first thing I say to that is, as parents, our number 1 job before anything is protecting our kids, and you do whatever you need to do to protect your kids. And when it comes to invading privacy, if it's online, it's not private. So you're not invading anybody's privacy. And even if you set it up so that you're just showing your friends or just people you think you know are watching it, you don't know who's forwarding those pictures along. You don't know who's taking those posts that you make and sending them off to somebody else for other people to see. It's really not private.
And so how does TrueCare Online work?
Well, TrueCare makes it easy for parents to stay involved. It sends alerts to you when we find dangerous behavior in the categories of alcohol, drugs, sex, violence, bullying, depression. So we're monitoring all the time for keywords in those areas. And the nice thing is it doesn't matter where kids access the internet, because nowadays it's not just sitting at home. It's not enough just to have the computer sitting in your kitchen or in the living room. They're accessing from their telephone, they're accessing from school or friend's house. So TrueCare, when we monitor, we're monitoring all those activities, so no matter where you're at, you're getting those alerts.
How do we know if an adult is befriending our child on Facebook?
Well, when we're monitoring, we're going to look for people who are adults, and we're going to send an alert immediately if we see somebody that we believe is an adult. But the one rule of thumb is for anybody friending somebody is to know that person in real life. And parents, you need to know all of your child's online friends in real life. That's how we'll help. We'll show you all your kids' online friends and give you an opportunity, even do an investigative friend, so you can do a public background search on those friends as well to make sure they are who they claim to be.
So TrueCare offers a lot of great stuff. Any deals on this road tour for folks today?
We do. Actually, you can sign up today, absolutely free. Try the service, no risk. You can try it for 30 days. After that, it's $9.99 a month, but that's for your entire family. So if you have 1 child or 4 children, it's still $9.99 a month. No long-term contracts, you just sign up. But like I said, for the first 30 days, it's absolutely free, no risk at all.
Wonderful. Well, David, thank you so much for coming by and sharing this information on TrueCare with us. Always good to see you.
Thanks, Danielle.
And for more information, simply go to the website. It is truecare.com. Coming up, what's new for your nose this winter? A 25-calorie super snack and an Olympic mom's message just for you. Plus, more of my road tour favorites.
This coffee will change your life.
Oh, you're right. I'm rich and Brad Pitt just called. What you laughing at? He has my number. Well, up next for you this morning, a young lady who has truly balanced it all. She is a 7-time Olympic gold medal gymnast. In fact, she's won more medals than anybody else in the Olympic Games. Quite an accomplishment there. She's also a radio talk show host. She's a spokesperson for the Healthy Weight Commitment Foundation. Did I mention she's a wife? She's a mother. She is truly balancing it all, and we are happy to have her as our guest this morning on the show here in Jacksonville. Welcome, everybody, the beautiful and the talented Shannon Miller.
Thank you, thank you. Good morning, everyone.
as we said, Shannon, you're part of the Healthy Weight Commitment Foundation. Tell us what that is.
Well, I'm so excited to be partnered with the Healthy Weight Commitment Foundation. They've got this wonderful program called Together Counts, and it really focuses on bringing the family together for mealtime. We know that it's so important, not only for communication, but better grades, and really that healthy eating when the family sits down together, but also focusing on family fitness activities so that everyone in the family is getting physically active together. So those are important to me. I have a young son, so I love being part of the program.
Let's talk a little bit about her young son. His name is Rocco. Ladies and gentlemen, great name for a great little boy. And you know, when you talk about bringing the family together and also eating healthy and that balance, how do you achieve that balance with Rocco? Because you know he wants his donuts, right? So
That's right.
How do you kind of balance the donuts with the carrots?
Well, it is a balancing act every day, but I think providing a schedule from early on is key, because you want to have those specific meal times and specific snack times, so it's not kind of grazing all day long. And that helps me understand when he's truly hungry and when it's just kind of maybe he just wants something that he shouldn't be eating. But I think otherwise, everything in moderation, just like for adults. It doesn't mean he can never have a cookie, that's fine, but it's a treat. It's not an everyday thing. And for me, I grew up where we didn't really understand that much about nutrition. And I ate full butter and steak and potatoes and all that good stuff and baked cookies with my mom. But I think as you get older and you start educating yourself a little bit more, again, getting back to the everything in moderation approach. It doesn't mean cutting out entire food groups or foods, but just making sure we're eating in appropriate portions.
Wonderful. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Shannon Miller.
Thank you.
And for more information on Shannon Miller, you can go to her website at healthyweightcommit.org. Molly, that was all for you. Here on The Balancing Act, we always like to bring you kind of the next generation of what's new and what's going to help you balance your life. And this morning is no exception. With cold and flu season here and with the weather getting drier and colder out there and our noses getting stuffier, we are bringing to you this morning kind of, I guess, the next generation in tissue. Yes, tissue. Joining us this morning is Molly Wright, and she is the marketing director for a great new product. It's called Saline Soothers, and also another product called Boogie Wipes. All my kids, listen, we could have used these Boogie Wipes, my dear. So we're so happy to welcome Molly to the show this morning. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you. Thanks.
Tell me about Saline Soothers, first of all.
Well, Saline Soothers is a line extension to our existing brand, Boogie Wipes. So we came out with Boogie Wipes for children and toddlers, and Saline Soothers are for adults. The main ingredient is saline. We also have vitamin E and aloe, which help keep your nose from getting dry and chapped during cold and allergy season.
What is unique about this product?
We are the only moist nose wipe on the market, so with saline in the wipe.
What is the purpose of saline?
Saline is what doctors recommend to break down and dissolve mucus. Our Saline Soothers also are actually excellent for taking off makeup and just all over use on the face.
I love that. So multi-purpose uses.
It is a multi-purpose wipe for sure. And they're safe for all ages. They're free from alcohol and paraben, and they are hypoallergenic.
All right.
So,
Molly Wright, thank you so much for being here. Saline Soothers and Boogie Wipes. I never get tired of saying that one. Molly, great to meet you.
thank you. Nice to meet you too.
And for more information on these products, simply go to the website salinesoothers.com. All right, so here is what we do know. Balancing life's challenges is truly a balancing act. How many of you out here in the audience are always looking for a good, healthy, sugar-free way to satisfy everybody in your family? Woo! She's like, yeah, that would be me. I have to tell you, you have come to the right place because we've got just the treat for you. And joining us to talk about it this morning is Kim Whelan from Lakeland Farms. Morning to you, Kim. Good to see you.
Good morning to you also.
Tell me what you have here.
Well, today we brought our sugar-free gelatins and desserts We have sugar-free pudding, sugar-free parfaits, and sugar-free dessert gelatins.
So Kim, explain to us what gelatin is. What is it?
Well, gelatin, our sugar-free gelatin is a way to get a nice dessert without the calories. It's good for your hair, good for your nails, good for your bones, good for your metabolism, and a lot of people don't know that. These are our sugar-free parfaits.
What makes the parfait different from the regular gelatin?
The parfait has a non-dairy whipped topping mixed in with it, so the whole dessert is complete.
And how many calories are we talking about?
1 cup serving is 25 calories.
25 calories. How many of you are like me? When you know it's 25 calories, you'll eat 4? Right? Okay. She's like, yeah, that is me. Wonderful. We're so glad that you guys enjoyed it. And Kim, thank you so much for coming by and sharing this wonderful sugar-free way to get some good, healthy food in our kids, right? For their lunch boxes and for after school and for grown-ups too. So thank you, Kim Whalen. Great to see you.
Thank you.
And for more information about these sugar-free gelatin treats, simply go to the website lakeviewfarms.com.